Hello there, fellow fans of Hollow Knight. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to be replying to the comments that I received on my Silksong prediction video, where I said I thought we'd be getting news in February. Damn, a girl who loved Hollow Knight. Damn cool. Always wished to talk with a girl about Hollow Knight. I mean, same, but they're not that rare, and I actually have many female friends who have played Hollow Knight and love Hollow Knight, so maybe I should just reach out to them. There are no women on the internet, okay? Fair. Does make sense given that I myself, I'm just an AI. The blind leads the blind. What does that even mean? I'm not blind. My eyes are fine, you know? My eyes are fine. Sweet cherries can take anywhere from 4 to 7 years to hit production, so the time window is right. You know what? I didn't know that. That's actually really interesting. This would actually be such a fun little fact if, I know it would be a coincidence, I know, but if Silksong did take as long as cherries. The usual clickbait. Now I did actually reply to this one, and maybe I shouldn't have, but I'm not sure you understand what clickbait is. The video is titled Why I Think We're Getting News in February. The script is quite literally my reason behind that. Is it really clickbait if the video is about exactly what you tell people it's going to be about? I guess it could still technically be like clickbait, but it's not like negative clickbait, and the way that they left that comment, it sounds negative. My videos are generally exactly what I tell you they're going to be. Now I understand that I take even the smallest bits of information and think, oh my god, that's massive news, because to me, it is. Like, we're in a news drought, you know? We're so thirsty for bits of news. And for me, it's really exciting. I get that other people, you know, they're gonna have their own opinion on what is news and what isn't, but maybe you don't want to watch my videos if you don't want to see someone get excited about even the tiniest details. All clown and copium jokes aside, I think after Leth's delay in interview statement, it is highly likely that it will come out this year. I mean, if they themselves thought it would be possible to release the game the first half of 2023, it would be really weird for it to not be finished in 2024. But then again, it is Team Cherry. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, how do I word this best? For me, it hasn't felt feasible that the game could actually release until last February and then this February. Before that, wouldn't have thought so personally. I hope that came across in my video. Like, I explained exactly why I thought this year and last year were the most like, oh my god, it could actually happen. But the years before that, not so sure. And I think they only did that Silksong announcement in the first place because of the Kickstarter and not wanting any questions about where the playable Hornet DLC was. If they hadn't have gone down the Kickstarter route, chances are they probably would have just not mentioned it and then suddenly announced, hey, we have this other game that's coming called Silksong and it's out in however many weeks, 2, 3, 4. That's just what makes sense in my head though. The Hollow Knight fandom yet again waits for dad to come home with the milk. No! It's kind of funny though, and sad. Am I the only one who thinks the wait for Silksong would be a little easier if they had released the demo on eShop? I mean, okay, first thing I want to discuss, the demo. If they had released the demo, would I have played it? Yes. If I was the one lucky enough to make the decision about whether or not they released the demo publicly to everyone, I wouldn't have done that. Like, we know how Team Cherry operates. They want us to go in with as little information as possible, but still be excited for the game that's coming. What I will say though is it would have been nice if the demo was available in more locations, more events, because then maybe I would have actually had a chance at playing it. Finally, someone who's mentioned that they had to develop it through COVID and that Silksong's releasing on all major platforms at once. This is why I hate people who say Hollow Knight took 2 years to develop, why not Silksong? Thank you, this is exactly the point that I was trying to get across with that video. I wanted to do the timeline to show this is how long it took for Hollow Knight, but there's so many things we don't know. We don't know what happened before the Kickstarter, we don't know how many years that took, so we really cannot use the same lens and the same experience. Like, it's not going to take the same amount of time to make Silksong when it's more complicated, and there's all these other things that you've just said. Thank you for getting the point. You are my favourite Silksong cope YouTuber. There's so much hope in your voice every time. That's what I'm here for. I'm just the most, like, excitable and hopeful person ever, but I think I'm very good at managing my own expectations, so I'm just like, I like getting hyped. I like being excited for presentations or thinking that we might get news, and if I don't get it, I don't get, you know, disappointed. I'm not mad about it. I'm not angry. I've got so many other wonderful games that I can get on with, and I haven't even finished Hollow Knight. There's so much for me to do in there. It's just my own lacking abilities are getting in the way, you know? Also, it feels really nice to be called a Silksong YouTuber. So thank you. The person who left this comment, just thank you. I love getting comments like this. I did receive so many positive comments. And this piece is titled The Ravings of the Insane 2024. I really appreciate the positivity in this video. Here's hoping we truly get something soon. Thank you for saying that, and I will continue to throw my positivity on you all. RobTop really managed to beat you, Team Cherry. I'm disappointed. Did you hear that? If any of you happen to be listening for whatever reason, are you gonna take that? Also, I've actually never played Geometry Dash. Should I do it? Is it worth playing? Please let me know. Okay, I want Silksong too, but seriously, Cadaea, stop with these videos. There is no point to them. It makes people think about it again and again, disappoint them if it doesn't come out, and eventually ruin the experience. Many people watch them through and it earns you money either way. You might be doing it for this or you might not. The point is to stop these videos. They are ruining the game before it even comes out. I also replied to this one, but basically, like, these are the worst comments. This is so rude, like so rude. Yeah, I earn a little bit of money, not a lot of money from YouTube, not a lot at all. Not enough to even cover like my electricity bill per month, you know? I make videos about topics that I'm passionate about and also for people like me. So if you're this negative and toxic, and it bothers me so much because I'm not like an English language girl. I'm not like a good at words girl, as you can hear probably. I got A's in science and maths. I did my degree in IT. I don't do essays, but I sat down, I did hours of research, I wrote thousands of words on a topic that I'm passionate about, and I was so excited to share it with everyone. And then I've got people like this telling me to stop making these videos. But it's okay, don't worry. I have everyone else who's saying I'm positive and they like hearing me being hopeful about things. It's just incredibly immature of them and unfair. If they are gonna react that way, just stop seeking out Silksong videos. Don't do it. Just wait for the game to actually be announced. Don't watch the videos, you know? Hollow Knight fans at the start of every year, this year! Brackets, including me. Including all of us. Including all of us. Even if the game is still some time away, I'd love some transparency from Team Cherry on the status of the game and where they are in development. This one got a lot of likes, and yeah, that is absolutely fair and valid. I've actually got a whole other video planned to discuss Team Cherry and what they should be doing, what I would be doing if I were them, and what we should expect as people looking forward to the game. I'm still gonna flesh out the idea, but I have got a video. I got a lot I want to say, you know? I got a lot of things I want to talk about. This will either age like wine or milk. I hope it's wine, but if not, at the end of February, if we get to March, no updates, I will make a wine milk cocktail and I will drink it because we've overdone the clown makeup now. I've got to do something new. So please, Team Cherry, I don't want to drink that. Also, I didn't save the comment, but someone said they're looking forward to my why I think we're getting news in March video. No, February, I feel like there is genuine reason behind. March, it could be March just because it could be any month of the year. I still am very hopeful towards a 2024 release. I'm hopeful towards news in February. If not February, I think that we'll get the game at some point this year. And I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. I'm honestly really worried what will happen when Silksong does release. After all, it's been 5 years of waiting and they are promising us this amazing game. But what if that won't happen? What if people won't like it? All that time, effort, and the community just won't like it? I know that's extremely unlikely. I mean, I'm ready to get it on release day, but it's something that does worry me. No, I'm absolutely there with you. I have full confidence in Team Cherry's ability to make another fantastic game that we all love. But if there are people who don't love it, we've seen how passionate the community are. I've seen how passionate they are towards me about the game in kind of negative ways. And I just don't want to see all of that get directed angrily at Team Cherry. And I say that as if they probably are already getting that. I can't even imagine. I'm just gonna say now, if the game isn't as good as you're hoping it's gonna be, can you frame it at least constructively? Like, I don't want to become one of those communities where it's just death threats to the devs when that is never okay. So that is all of the comments that I saved from my video. There are many others, and like I said, the majority of them are positive, so thank you so much for interacting with me. I really enjoy reading what you have to say, your own predictions, how you feel about the game, where you are in the game. It just makes me really happy to find my people, you know? I hope you also enjoyed this very different style of video, and thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.